American Association of University Women, San Jose. History. Welcome to the AAUW San Jose. We are glad that you joined us. Do you know when the AAUW was founded? Would you like to take a guess? Was it in 2002? Was it in 1909? Or maybe in 1881? What do you think? The San Jose branch was established in 1909. At that time, it was part of a national organization. It was called the Association of Collegiate Alumni. It has been in existence since 1801. There are no detailed records available before 1920. The only source of information for that period is the 1920 to 1921 Directory of the Association of Collegiate Alumni. From the very beginning, our mission has been to advance gender equity for women and girls through research, education, and advocacy. But each era had its own projects, initiatives, and turning points. This is what we would like to highlight in this video. In 1923, the branches were directed to start study groups for international relations and child study. Not until 1963 would there be such a dramatic change in the AAUW-SJ structure. Notices of general meetings were printed on penny postcards. Later, they were replaced by mimeographed bulletins. They were the front runners of our monthly newsletter, Bonfire. After Pearl Harbor, the 1940s were dominated by World War II. Members of AAUW-SJ were asked to join war efforts. The early work was for the British war relief. Several sections were devoted to wartime community projects and services. Branch members took training to be a part of the Red Cross Speakers Bureau. In the 1950s, a building committee was established. The committee's goal was to find a suitable place for the San Jose branch headquarters. Thanks to the committee's efforts, the branch now owns the building at 1165 Minnesota Avenue. In 1957, the Valley Puppeteers Group was formed in the branch. The puppet shows were given to school children to promote dental health. The group also had a repertoire of short variety shows. The puppeteers were very successful. They gave performances for 20 years. All the proceeds were going to the AAUW-SJ Fellowship Fund. A system of time-trading babysitting was set up. Thanks to this initiative, working women could devote their free time to AAUW-SJ. The babysitting co-op functioned for the next 35 years. In 1963, the implementation of Study Action Program was approved. 4 topics were chosen every 2 years at the association level. The first year of the topic was the study year. The second year of the topic was the action year. One of the most significant projects of the Study Action Program was the funding of the Mulberry Preschool in Willow Glen. Following the 1963 program change, numerous studies emerged in the field of international relations. The branch was represented on the committee that established the Sister City program. AAUW-SJ worked with the International Student Center at San Jose State. By the 1970s to 80s, the branch expanded its programs beyond social and study groups. The programs included scholarships and encouragement of girls in science, technology, engineering, mathematics, and policy and advocacy work. The branch sponsored career days for high school girls called career carousels. Young girls had an opportunity to meet women of considerable achievements in non traditional careers. The girls were encouraged to look beyond quote unquote women's work for their own lives. In 1987, the membership rules were changed. The change allowed men to be AAUW SJ members. There was an emphasis during the 90s on networking with other organizations that shared the same concerns as AAUW SJ. The association declared its intent to diversify its membership to include women currently underrepresented. In the fall of 1997, a new interest group was formed in the branch. It was Tech Excellence. The goal of Tech Excellence was to encourage interest in science and math for girls. Tech Excellence and Tech Track science camps for young girls were added to the branch's community action projects. In the early 2000s, the San Jose branch had a website under GeoCities. The branch communicated with at least one half of the branch members electronically. By 2002, the branch had most of its records computerized. By 2004, AAUW SJ had its own website. It was no longer under GeoCities. Our monthly newsletter, Bonfire, became available online. In 2002, the branch bylaws were simplified and standardized. They were brought into conformity with the association and the AAUW California bylaws. It was the first time in over 50 years that the rules governing the branch had been extensively revised. It also required a complete revision of the branch policies and procedures. In 2008, there were 7 community action projects and 24 active interest groups in the branch. Some longtime interest groups are still meeting today. Today, AAUW SJ members are committed as ever to the ideals that have brought generations of women together for more than a century. With dozens of committees focused on public policy, community action, and lifelong learning, our San Jose branch has never been more vibrant, diverse, and active as we work together toward equity for all. Learn more by visiting our website.